Hello dear students, I am Shweta Gupta, your maths teacher. Today we will study chapter 5 of our book Junior Mathematics, and the topic of the chapter is multiples and factors. So let's get started. In our previous class, we have learned the basic concepts of multiples and factors. Now, in this class, we will learn some more concepts related to multiples and factors. So, what are multiples? Well, multiples are related to multiplication. How? Let's see. What is a multiple? A multiple of a number is a number obtained by multiplying it by a counting number, that is 1, 2, 3, etc. For example, let's take number 3. Now, we multiply 3 by the counting numbers. Let's start from counting number 1. 3 multiplied by 1 is equal to 3. 3 multiplied by 2 is equal to 6. 3 multiplied by 3 is equal to 9, and so on. So, multiples of 3 are 3, 6, 9, 12, etc. Now, let's take number 6. We multiply 6 by the counting number starting from 1. So, 6 multiplied by 1 is equal to 6. 6 multiplied by 2 is equal to 12. 6 multiplied by 3 is equal to 18, and so on. So, the multiples of 6 are 6, 12, 18, 24, etc. Now children, these multiples 6, 12, 18, 24 are divisible by 6. That is, they will be completely divided by 6, leaving no remainder. Means the remainder will be 0. Now, we can conclude that a multiple of a number is equal to the number multiplied by a counting number. This is the first concept, and the second concept is a multiple of a number is divisible by the number. Okay, children? Now, children, let's come to the properties of multiples. So here, the first property is every number is a multiple of itself, right? So, for example, multiple of 3 are 3, 6, 9, 12, etc. So, here 3 is multiple of 3. That is why we say every number is a multiple of itself. The second property is every number is a multiple of 1. Well, let's see how. With the help of this example, 1 multiplied by 1 is equal to 1. 1 multiplied by 2 is equal to 2. 1 multiplied by 3 is equal to 3, and so on. So this way we can say that 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. They are the multiple of 1. That is why we conclude that every number is a multiple of 1. Now let's come to the third property of multiple, which is the product of two or more numbers is a multiple of each of the number. Let's take one example and understand this property. 5 multiplied by 7 is equal to 35. So 35 is the product of 5 and 7. And 35 is a multiple of 5 and 7. Therefore, we can say the product of two number is always a multiple of though each of the number. So here 35 is a multiple of 5 as well as 7. Now children, let us understand the concept of common multiples with the example of by giving the example. First, the first 12 multiples of 3 are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36. How do we get these 12 multiples? Well, by multiplying 3 with the counting numbers starting from 1. That is 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6, 3 threes are 9, 3 fours are 12, 3 fives are 15, 3 sixes are 18, 3 sevens are 21, 3 eights are 24, 3 nines are 27, 3 tens are 30, 3 elevens are 33 and 3 twelves are 36. In the same way, the first 10 multiples of 4 are 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. How do we get these multiples? Multiplying 4 by the counting numbers beginning from 1. So 4 ones are 4. 4 multiplied by 2 is equal to 8. 4 multiplied by 3 is equal to 12. 4 multiplied by 4 is equal to 16. 4 multiplied by 5 is equal to 20. 4 multiplied by 6 is equal to 24. 4 multiplied by 7 is equal to 28. 4 multiplied by 8 is equal to 32. 4 multiplied by 9 is equal to 36. And 4 multiplied by 10 is equal to 40. Now children, we can see that 12, 24 and 36 are multiples of both 3 and 4. So we can say they are common multiples of 3 and 4. Well, let's understand this concept of common multiple with the help of one solved example. So the question is, write the first two common multiples of 2, 3, 4 and 6. So here we are writing the first 12 multiples of 2, then the first 9 multiples of 3, then the first 10 multiples of 4 and then the first 4 multiples of 6. And then we will see which multiples are common in all these three numbers. So the first one is 12, right? We have circled the 12. 12 is the sixth multiple of 2 and 12 is the fourth multiple of 3. 12 is the third multiple of 4 and 12 is the second multiple of 6. The second common multiple is 24 and 24 is the 12th multiple of 2, 8th multiple of 3, 6th multiple of 4 and 4th multiple of 6, right? So, the first two common multiples of 2, 3, 4 and 6 are 12 and 24. Now, let's learn another concept of even and odd numbers, which is also related to the concept of multiples. Numbers that are multiples of 2 are called even numbers. 2 multiplied by 1 is equal to 2. 2 multiplied by 2 is equal to 4. 2 multiplied by 3 is equal to 6. So, 2, 4, 6 are the even numbers. And we can say they are the multiples of 2. Right? Even numbers are completely divisible by 2. That is, they leave no remainder when divided by 2. Or we can say that the remainder is 0. The one-digit numbers like 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8 are even digits. Even numbers have an even digit at one's place. For example, number 10, in which we have 0 at one's place. Number 42, in which we have 2 at one's place. Number 154, in which we have 4 at one's place. Number 8726, in which we have 6 at one's place. And number 59018, in which we have 8 at one's place. So all these numbers are even numbers. Now, let's study about odd numbers. Numbers that are not multiples of 2 are called odd numbers, right? So, the one-digit numbers 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9 are odd digits. Odd numbers have an odd digit at one's place, right? And moreover, odd numbers are not divisible by 2, right? For example, in number 11, there is digit 1 at one's place. In number 53, 3 digit is there at one's place. In number 375, we have 5 at one's place. In number 9537, we have 7 at one's place. And in number 4,68,249, we have 9 at one's place. So, number 11, 53, 375, 9,537 and 4,68,249 are odd numbers. So we can say all the numbers are either even or odd numbers. Now children, we will learn the concept of factors. Factors are also related to multiples, which we will come to know as we move further. Factors are directly related to divide. And how? Let's see. The factors of a number divide the number fully without leaving a remainder. Let's understand this with some example. 7 multiplied by 9 is equal to 63. So, 7 and 9 are factors of 63 and they both of them will divide 63 fully. That is, when you will divide 63 by 7, the remainder will be 0. Or you can say that 63 is completely divided by 7. And when you will divide 63 by 9, the remainder again will be 0. That is, we can say that 63 is completely divided by 9. So, 7 and 9 are factors of 63. Let's take another example. 4 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 2 is equal to 24. So, 4, 3 and 2 are factors of 24. And divide 24 fully. That is, when you will divide 24 by 4, the remainder will be 0. When you will divide 24 by 3, again the remainder will be 0. And when you will divide 24 by 2, the remainder will be 0. So, we can say that 4, 3 and 2 divides 24 fully without leaving a remainder. Now, let's take another example. 7 multiplied by 5 is equal to 35, right? So, children, here 7 and 5 are the factors of 35. And children, one more thing. 35 is a multiple of 7 and 5. So this is the relation between factors and multiples. How? I will repeat once again. See, 7 multiplied by 5 is equal to 35. So 7 and 5 are the factors of 35 because 35 is completely divisible by 7 as well as by 5. And 35 is also a multiple of 7 and 5. So this is the relation between factors and multiples. And just now I told you that 35 is divisible by 7 and 5. Means when you will divide 35 by 7, the remainder will be 0. And when you will divide 35 by 5, the remainder again will be 0. Okay, now let's come to the properties of factors. So, 8 multiplied by 1 is equal to 8. 8 and 1 are factors of 8, right? 19 multiplied by 1 is equal to 19. So, 19 and 1 are factors of 19, right? Now, children, this way we conclude that a number is a factor of itself. And the second property, 1 is a factor of every number. Like, I will explain you with one example. The question is 12 a factor or is 12 a factor of 248 and 4272? Well, how we will solve this question? First, we will divide 248 by 12. And what do we get? We get 8 as a remainder and 20 as a question. So here 12 is not dividing 248 completely because we are getting 8 as a remainder. So 12 is not a factor of 248. Now let's come to the other number 4272. Let's again divide 4272 by 12. And what do we get? Well, we get 356 as quotient and 0 as remainder. So, 4272 is completely divided by 12, leaving no remainder, or the remainder is 0. So we can say that 12 is a factor of 4272. Children, this way I am concluding this class of multiples and factors. I hope all of you have understood the concept of multiples and factors. Well, thank you, children.